All right, we're finishing up our story today. Junie B. Jones is a graduation girl. We had to finish yesterday sad. See if you can remember why. Junie B. Jones was upset with her class and she started crying, but then they stopped laughing at her. So that was very nice of them to stop. Wasn't nice of them to make fun of her, but at least they stopped. So chapter 9 is our last chapter, and it's entitled The Time of My Life. Mrs. took me into the hall. She wiped my face with a tissue, and we talked about my graduation gown. Mrs. said I would look darling in that dotty thing, because purple is her favorite color, plus grape juice is her favorite kind of drink. I kept on crying, because I actually didn't buy it, that's why. Pretty soon, Mother and Daddy came hurrying to room 9. They brought Grandpa Miller with them. Their eyes popped out at my spotty dotty gown. I'm sorry, please don't yell at me, I said, because I'm already crying, see, plus wearing this dumb clown gown will be punishment enough. Mother and Daddy didn't yell. They said we would talk about this problem later. After that, Mother helped me put on my cap and gown, and she hugged me very nice. Then Daddy grinned, and he said I look cute in dots. She does look cute, said Grandpa Miller. And not only that, but when she goes on the stage, she'll be easy to spot. And he winked at me. Get it? Get it? I did a giggle because that man is a silly joker, that's why. Finally, Mrs. patted me. Are you feeling better now, Junie B? She asked. Are you ready to go back inside and be with your friends? I shrugged, kind of worried. Sure she is. Of course she is, said my grandpa. My goodness, this is Junie B. Jones. After that, he stood me up straight and tall, and he faced me to my classroom. Then I breathed in a big breath, and then me and Mrs. went back into room 9. Polly, Alan, and Jim jumped out at me. Surprise! They hollered. Surprise! Hollered my bestest friend named Grace. I looked at those people very shocked. Then my mouth came all the way open. 'Cause they had dots on their clothes just like mine. That Grace skipped all around. It was Jim's idea, Junie B. She said, Jim said that if all of us have spots too, then you will feel better. And so Polly Allen Puffer found the colored markers, and we colored our caps and gowns just like yours. Grace looked at Mrs. See us, teacher, aren't we beautiful? I colored red spots, and Jim colored blue spots, and Polly Allen Puffer colored green spots, she said. Just then William raised his hand. And I'm coloring orange spots, he said, kind of soft. And I'm coloring lavender spots, said Charlotte. And I'm coloring pink spots, said my bestest friend Lucille, because pink brings out the natural blush of my cheeks. Mrs. smiled. Wasn't that a precious thing to do for them? Or for Junie? That was really neat, how they made her feel better. Her smile kept on getting bigger. Well, Junie B. Jones, she said finally, what do you think about all of this, My face beamed very joyful. I think I love these people. That's what I think, I hollered. That Jim said, gross. And Polly Allen Puffer said, gross, too. After that, all of room 9 laughed and laughed, and this time even me. Graduation finally got started. The room 8 teacher walked up the steps of the stage. She said hello to all the people. Then Mrs. walked up the steps of the stage, too. She was still smiling. Families and friends, I've been a teacher for a very long time, she said. But in all my years of teaching, these are some of the most colorful graduates I've ever seen. Mrs. held out her arms. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the graduates of Room 8 and Room 9. Just then the music started, and all of the children walked into the auditorium. The audience chuckled at us, very happy. Room 9 chuckled back at them. After that, all of us sat in special chairs, and both of the teachers talked and talked some more. And then it finally happened. Mrs. started calling our names, and one by one, we walked up on the stage, and we got our diplomas. And good news! Polly Allen Puffer did not bow real silly, and Lenny did not step on people's heels, and Shy William did not run away. It was the time of our life, I tell you. I felt 1,000,000,000 feet tall up there. When Mrs. gave me my diploma, she shook my hand real nice. I'm going to miss you, Junie B. Jones, she said. You are truly one of a kind. Thank you, Mrs. I said, you are truly one of a kind, too. After that, my grandpa Frank Miller did a loud whistle, and Mother and Daddy clapped very proud. And here's the happiest news of all. When graduation was over, Room 9 did not even have to say goodbye to each other because all of us are coming back to this same school for first grade. So we can play at recess, just like Mother said. And guess what else? I can't wait to see those guys again because we will be friends forever and forever. And always and always. And I mean it. Oh, that's such a wonderful way to finish that story. So the next book I'll be reading is a Magic Treehouse book. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but be looking for it in the next few days. And just keep yourselves well, and I miss all of you. I know that you know that. But keep looking for that next book in the next few days, and I'll see you then.